Man posed as cop and rolling cat and mouse with real officer fleeing arrest in Edina.
The man from Inver Grove Heights who allegedly impersonated a police officer while trying to pull over an actual police officer. Here's Luber Goose.
47-year-old Luke Reuter is charged with impersonating an officer, fleeing, and assault with a dangerous weapon, his own car. According to the criminal complaint, Reuter, who also goes by Luke Eischen, started following, cutting off, and filming a Maple Grove police officer in an unmarked squad car on Highway 169.
I'm going to tell you right now, there is nothing funnier than Luber Goose. Luber Goose stole the show, because how the hell can I follow a name like Luber Goose? But what's up with these 40-plus-year-old men that all of a sudden they want to be police officers? They don't even want to be real police officers. They just want to order a bunch of crap online and play dress up. Mr. Potato Head Cop, TikTok Shop Cop. Since you love costumes so much, there's a group of people, there's a whole community of people that put on costumes every day with furry little animals, and they go have group sex with each other. Doesn't that sound a lot more satisfying than riding around pretending to be a cop? Ken doll cop?
We have been asking for stronger penalties for those that impersonate law enforcement officers, and yet it's just a slap on the wrist.
A man allegedly posing as a police officer played a rolling game of cat and mouse on Twin Cities highways with a real cop. He was stopped and got out of his vehicle in Edina, but then quickly drove off to evade arrest, according to charges, like a pussy, because if you're imitating a cop, you must think you could do a better job than a trained police officer. Why would you run? Why wouldn't you just stand there and say, I think I can do a better job than you? Luke Aaron Reuter, 47, of Inver Grove Heights, was charged in Hennepin County District Court with second-degree assault, fleeing police, and impersonating an officer in connection with the incident Thursday that spanned several miles. Reuter, who also has gone by Luke Eischen, was arrested and jailed that same night. He has since been released on bail and is due in court on November 4th. In a phone call and an email Wednesday to the Minnesota Star Tribune, Reuter said the allegations are 100% made up. Now, that's what I call stupid, kids. How the hell could this be made up when the real cop didn't even know the Ken doll cop until the Ken doll cop tried to pull the real cop over? They would have never met each other. I think they're trying to bully people, especially drivers. Hey, you cut me off back there. I'm an off-duty cop. Can I see your license? Yeah, now I got your address and your license plate. But if you give me some money, I'll look the other way this time. One of these days, one of these loonies are going to bump into someone smuggling guns for the cartel, and the only thing that's going to be left of them is a partial print. He explained that he was starting his day delivering packages, so that was after you ended your day of being a fake police officer in his own vehicle that had Amazon signs affixed, when a driver he didn't know at the time was a police officer cut right in front of me. Reuter insisted that at no point did I flee from law enforcement, commit a crime, or endanger anyone. My actions were solely to document and report a person whose behavior on the road caused me concern for my safety and the safety of others. That sounds very rehearsed.
When the officers stopped to call for backup, Reuter allegedly approached wearing this anti-ice cap with a red light in his car, claiming to be recording with a body camera as if making a traffic stop, before nearly running over the officer when he tried to arrest Reuter, court papers say. Police later found a police-style flashlight and multiple flashing lights in Reuter's car.
Once both vehicles were stopped, Reuter, wearing a baseball cap with a profane message about U.S. immigration and customs enforcement, his baseball cap said F ICE on it. And if you're a real cop, you would not wear that cap no matter how you feel about ICE. Got out of his SUV and walked toward the officer. Reuter said he was wearing a body camera and pointed his cell phone as if he was conducting a traffic stop. The charges added. Wait a minute. How are you going to be a cop and an Amazon delivery driver at the same time? What if you have to deliver a package to someone that you just pulled over? Isn't that a conflict of interest? Is this why the kids are always late getting picked up from soccer practice? You're off doing extracurricular activities with the family vehicle. You probably got a flipper sign in your window that says DoorDash, Uber, Amazon, and police. The officer told Reuter that he was under arrest. Reuter got back in his SUV, and as the officer tried to block him from leaving, the SUV nearly hit the officer's legs. His stupidity is starting to pay dividends. Hours later, police caught up with Reuter in Inver Grove Heights. A police search of his SUV turned up numerous red and blue lights, a flashlight, a camera mounted on the rearview mirror, and 4 interior light bars, really playing the part, huh? A dispatcher told investigators that she took a call from someone earlier that morning claiming he had spotted someone impersonating a police officer on the eastern edge of Plymouth near highways 169 and 55. I'll follow him wherever he goes and we'll figure this out, the 911 caller allegedly said, according to the criminal complaint, which did not identify the caller. Of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Yes, this should get more attention because more and more people are beginning to impersonate police officers, but it especially has the concern of Minnesota law enforcement because just this past June, a man by the name of Vance Bolter dressed up as a police officer and killed House Democratic leader Melissa Hortman and wounded a senator. Now, it might be just a midlife crisis, but damn, get some tattoos, go on a trip, get a motorcycle, cheat on your wife like a responsible adult, play with something safe.